We're once again at the Frontier Securities Investment Conference 2011 here in Ulaanbaatar, and I have the privilege to be joined by Mr. Ken Wang, who's the Managing Director, Natural Resources Investment Banking Division at BOCI. Mr. Wang, maybe you can introduce first, exactly what kind of services you provide, or what do you offer to investors? What is your role within the company?
Yeah, thank you. It's a nice day today in UB, and I just got in here from Hong Kong today, and we're Bank of China International, which is the investment banking arm for Bank of China. We're one of the leading investment banks in Hong Kong, doing IPOs, placements, and mergers, acquisitions in Hong Kong. So we're a full-service investment bank in Hong Kong, and that's what we're doing.
Okay. We just heard a Mongolian parliament member, Mr. Orchabat, speak about Mongolian companies listing abroad. He mentioned that Hong Kong is a very good place to list. How does BOCI play for the Mongolian market, and how do you try to get them to list in Hong Kong, or try to get the deals?
Oh yeah, I mean, we believe we're one of the 16 original banks that pitched this deal back in February this year, and we believe Hong Kong is the best place for our dynasty or ETT to be listed because of the familiarity of the market to the Mongolian stories, and particularly their successful stories listings in the past year and two, and both deals are very, very successful. And I think it's an easy story to sell in Hong Kong compared to the other markets.
Okay. How about you mentioned ETT? How about the plan for the government here to disperse basically, or give out around 500 shares to every single citizen? What do you think of this plan?
Well, this is my understanding is that this is a fairly politically debated issue in Mongolia locally here, and we hear a lot today, even at the pre-conference seminars. There are different views on that. But having said that, this decision made by the government of Mongolia, and so that 10% to be distributed internally to every citizen of Mongolia, I think it's more of a logistic thing to deal with. In terms of IPO in Hong Kong, international issuing 29% or whatever the final number would be, I don't think this is going to be affected at all, because the people are going to be looking at how much it can be floated at the time, and what's the valuation for that portion that's going to be floated in Hong Kong, and they will just basically don't care who holds the extra 10%, and plus that 10% is not going to be. I don't think that's going to be traded in Hong Kong at all. It's probably going to be listed in Mongolia Stock Exchange for that 10%. So probably it's not going to affect the Hong Kong IPO very much at all, if any.
Do you expect the deal flow to pick up in the coming years? And are you putting extra resources to this market, or how are you trying to catch?
Yes, we're fairly committed to this country, to Mongolia, because we believe there's a lot of natural resources, very, very rich in natural resources, and also it's a neighbor to China, and as we all know, there's a huge demand for natural resources in China, and Mongolia is just a natural place to be, and so we are fairly committed, and yes, we are beefing up our resources. We're allocating more and more resources in Mongolia, and hopefully we'll get the deal, in the near future.
Okay. Mr. Wang, thank you very much for joining us today, and enjoy the rest of the conference.
No problem. Thank you very much.